Hey, this is Fluffy Bonsai. Today I'm taking a look at this WEPOTO CS-Z7 add-on grip for the Z cameras, from the Z5 that I have here to the Z6, Z7, and the version 2s of the Z6 and Z7. It is a full metal grip with some grip material on the grip side. Besides that, there isn't a lot to it, but there are some interesting features and functionality. While looking at all the different designs for the add-on grips available for the Z cameras, this specific design looked good. In this case, it doesn't modify the weather resistance of the cameras. Some of the designs you have to actually take the battery door cover off, but in this case you don't have to. There's a flap on the grip side you just pull down. That way you have full access to the battery compartment and don't mess up your weather resistance. This grip does have two add-ons available. I do not have those. One is for portrait mode. On the side there you can add to it, and also for the FTZ adapter to add more rigidity. As I mentioned, on the grip side you can pull that down. There is a hex connection on each side. It's relatively strong and robust, but I do think you'll have to tighten that eventually at one point or another. You can see that it uses a standard hex or a flathead screwdriver to tighten it to the camera. Behind that screw there is actually a little nub that helps the grip stay straight with the camera. I do think it's a little undersized, at least for the Z5, but it is nice that that's in there. The grip does come with a hex tool that you can use to tighten down the grip to the camera, and you can attach it inside the grip. At least indoors it'll be very convenient, but the magnets in there are pretty strong. I just wouldn't trust them outdoors throwing the camera around. You'd probably lose your hex tool. Take note that the hex tool for the tripod connection is a different size than the two hex connections with the actual grip side flap. So when you do need to eventually tighten that flap, it'll be a different size. There are two 1/4-20 tripod threads on the bottom of the grip, so you can easily connect a quick release plate or anything else. One of the nicer features of this grip is it has the built-in Arco-Swiss style rails. That way any type of tripod head that is built in for that type of system, it's very quick to put the camera on there, attach it, take it off. Probably one of the best out there for that type of tripod connection. You're probably asking why get an add-on grip for the Z cameras. Well, one, it helps out with the balance of the camera, especially with large lenses, but also the main thing for me is that it readjusts the weight distribution of the camera into your hand. It presses down towards the palm area, which is nice, and it allows your thumb and index finger more ability to move around and adjust controls because they're not as pressured to hold and grip the camera. Your pinky, ring finger, and middle finger are being the clamp grip to the camera, and then you've got a lot of that weight pressed down towards the palm, which really feels a lot better in my opinion than without the grip. The main negatives I've found of this specific grip is that one, of course it adds some weight to the camera, which can be good or bad depending on your situation and your preferences, and it adds to the height, which might not work, especially well in some bags that it would work normally with just the camera itself, but not a huge issue. Probably the biggest thing for me is with the hex tool. It does attach in there with those magnets. I just don't trust it to be actually useful. I have been using this grip for quite a few weeks now and have had no issues with it. It hasn't come loosened at all, which is very nice. Hasn't like shifted side to side. It seems very closely machined to the bottom of the camera, so even the sides sit pretty flush to the camera itself. Overall, I really like this grip. I don't have any major complaints. It works well, and it does the main thing for me is adjusting that weight balance to give my index finger and thumb a lot more room to adjust the camera itself, which is great. That was a look at the WEPOTO CS-Z7 add-on grip for the Z cameras on the Z5. I'm Fluffy Bonsai. Thanks. If you enjoyed the video, please consider subscribing, liking, sharing, and the plus feature. Of course, all the links will be in the description for the grip itself. Those are affiliated. See ya.